Sat Nam, welcome to our second week of our journey. We're flowing right through this, and as I mentioned in yesterday's practice, the honeymoon phase might be waning for some of us, and this is where we shift gears. And we spent the first week on just establishing a baseline for our practice, noticing what comes up, noticing our patterns, our habitual thoughts that arise. Maybe there is some sensory awareness when we flicker our wrists overhead. Maybe there is something that is coming up when we do the powerful O-shaped breath through the mouth. And so just noticing that and becoming curious about it. It is the mind's tendency to explain and rationalize what it could be, constantly trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. I know it is so for myself. My mind always tries to fill in the gaps and explain why things are happening. And sometimes it is on point, absolutely. Sometimes it is like, oh, wow, okay. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it kind of is, kind of not. It kind of is trying to protect us from facing our own hurt or the suffering that we consciously or unconsciously create for ourselves. And so the mind sometimes tends to protect us, and it may not be correct. And so I invite you to remain curious about this process, never arriving at any one definite answer, because we live in a universe of infinite possibilities, and one answer may not be it. There might be a combination of things at play here. So this next week, we're working on, there are two things happening. We are going through self-assessment, and we are establishing a spiritual practice. Some of us have been daily meditators for a long time. Some of us may be new to it. And this daily spiritual practice is what is called sadhana. And sadhana is the chisel. Sadhana is that which opens you up to your inner world and maybe the truth, or maybe some insights that help you navigate life and its storms and its calm waters. So we're going to be working on simultaneously on establishing this daily practice. And now we're going to shift gears towards what is healing, forgiveness. How do we observe our patterns in the mind? How does, you know, how do we create suffering for ourselves? And this could be a very triggering statement for some folks, because sometimes we don't want to take responsibility for our own suffering. And yet, isn't it in the Buddhist teachings that all suffering begins in the mind? And so going forward, let's explore some themes that come up, and I will put in a description of the YouTube video some of the journaling prompts that I invite you to explore for yourself. If you have not kept the journal at this point, I highly recommend to do that. It is not an intellectual exercise. It's allowing the pen to basically, like a conduit, like a transmitter, just write what comes, no filter, no judging, and just let it all fall on the page, and then reflect on it. Maybe next day, day after, a week, a month, a year, 10 years, who knows how it's going to unfold for you. So here's where we at. We're beginning to work with core teachings that come along with this meditation practice. And we're going to be using two masters for this journey. One is, of course, Yogi Bhajan's lecture about this meditation and some of the notes that I've put together. And the other companion to these teachings on healing and forgiveness and blessing and inner peace come from Desmond Tutu, the Book of Forgiveness. And we will review the prompts from both of the, I call them masters, to reflect on and see what we could decipher for ourselves. Yogi Bhajan's language tends to be more confronting, more direct, and Desmond Tutu's language is a little bit more nurturing. So I thought it would give us a really rounded balance of the two. So without further ado, let's tune in and we'll begin our practice. Inhale deeply and exhale. And let's inhale to tune in with Adi Mantra. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Deeply inhale, suspend the breath, greeting and bowing and acknowledging that deeper, infinite wisdom that lies within. And exhale, Sat Nam. So I just wanted to remind you, when we come to the part of powerful breath of fire through the O-shaped mouth for ladies, if you're on your moon cycle, please honor that and stay with long deep breath through the O-shaped mouth, but without engaging the navel center too much, which is what I will be practicing today. And so here we are, beginning to, and I use this version of the mantra because it does not flag me for copyright issues, just so you know. Now let's come into the posture. Left hand on the heart, right hand into blessing. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. take a deep inhale and exhale, and begin powerful breath through the O-shaped mouth. Keep that pace going. Now take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath, stretch the arms up. Spread the fingers wide, make them tense and tight. Flicker the wrist. Exhale. And again, deep breath in. Exhale. And last time, deep breath in. Stretch the arms, stretch the spine. Keep the fingers tense and flicker. Pull up the root log. Draw the navel in. Exhale. Float your arms slowly down. Let them rest on your knees. Close your eyes. Go within. Let's take a deep inhale and exhale. And float your hands to the Prayer Mudra. We'll seal the practice with Sat Nam, and I will leave you with a journal prompt for today's practice. Inhale deeply. Sat Nam. Today, our meditation focus and journal prompt is recognizing self-deception. In the words of Yogi Bhajan, you all live lies. What are the lies we tell ourselves? In the words of Desmond Tutu, truth telling is the first step towards healing. And so if we create our own suffering, how do we take responsibility for our patterns? In telling our stories, we reclaim our dignity. And so recognize when your mind, your ego is telling lies. Don't believe everything the mind says. Question it, requalify it, change it. Taking responsibility for our thoughts and its patterns. So journal, sit with it for a moment and journal what comes up for you. And I will see you tomorrow. Satnam.